If you're wondering what it's like to film at the gym, it's awkward. The problem is that there are always other people there. You're never quite alone, so you need to navigate placing the phone. I use the phone at the gym. I don't bring the actual camera to the gym, but you need to navigate placing your phone and hit record while knowing that there are other people around that might be watching you or noticing what you're doing. I do try to be quite discreet about doing this, but there's still that sense of just awkwardness around it. Like, are people noticing? Are they watching me? Are they thinking? What are they thinking about me doing this? And do they mind if they sometimes get in the frame? Which I try not to get other people in the frame, obviously, but it's also impossible to quite remove them from the world around me completely. And yes, I do go to the gym on Sunday mornings. Not every Sunday morning. Like, my routine is more so around seeing how I feel. I like to be at the gym at least 3 times a week, but ideally closer to like 5 times a week. And I did hit that 5-time mark this week because I went on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then on Thursday morning, I just did yoga at home. On Friday morning, I didn't do anything because I had an early call, which I always do on Friday mornings. And then yesterday, Saturday, I went to the gym. And this morning, Sunday, I went to the gym. So that's 5 gym visits in 1 week, which I am quite proud of. It makes me feel amazing. I really love going to the gym. I love how it makes me feel. And whenever I spend a morning where I don't work out or exercise in some kind of a way, I can't always. Sometimes things happen. I have to get out the door early, or have calls or meetings or whatever. So that happens. That's fine. But having that 1 or 2 mornings without exercise, like, that feels indulgent and lovely, like nice indulgent. But if I have more mornings in a week where I don't work out, and that just feels kind of not good enough. I do feel like I'm really lacking that hit of energy, and that kind of experience of really pumping my body with adrenaline and endorphins, and making that effort. It makes a huge difference to my well-being and my mindset and to my day. And while we're here at the table in the kitchen, I'm just gonna show you quickly 2 things. First of all, look at this beauty. I am putting together, this is not finished yet. I am putting together this thank you basket for people that I owe a huge favor to. If you have been following the whole house purchase debacle with me over the last few vlogs, what happens was I almost purchased a house which was right next door to a place occupied and owned by an ice addict, which would have made my life significantly more miserable. So because these lovely neighbors living in a different spot, but like not too far away, because they decided to speak up and tell me about what the reality of the situation is, and while the real estate agent was doing their best to cover up the truth and to not tell me, what's happening there next door to the place I was interested in. Because of those really lovely, really hopeful, amazing neighbors, I avoided buying that house. And so I am putting together like a gift basket for them, just to say thank you so much for being open and honest and being willing to talk to me about this, because that really saved my ass and and saved me in that situation. So that's one thing. Another thing is that I actually received my first Christmas card. It's a beautiful card. It came from one of my sisters, and she is incredibly thoughtful and caring like that. And obviously knowing that cards from Europe to Australia, like they can take some time to arrive, she makes sure to send the card early with beautiful words of you know, love and beautiful wishes. Look at that, it's so beautiful. She finds the most gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So I'm so, so happy and so grateful. Thank you so much, Magda. You are amazing. Something else I got from that particular sister, because you got to know I've got 4 sisters, so this is one of them. Another thing I got from her is this idea or a recipe for breakfast that I've been enjoying on a daily basis for a few months now. So I'm talking about the overnight oats. You might be familiar with the idea. When I was visiting her in London, when I was in London back in August earlier this year, she showed me these overnight oats. So I love them so much, so much in fact, that I've been making them now for myself every day, and adding some lovely berries on top. And if you are curious about the ingredients, I'm gonna show you. Sorry, I've got terrible light here right now, but well, it is what it is. So we're starting with the oats. So this is the oats I'm using. And then after that, I add some flaxseed meal, like a teaspoon of flaxseed meal to it, and then some sunflower kernels, and also some pumpkin kernels, and chia seeds, like about a teaspoon of, you know, everything except for oats. Obviously I add more oats, but then there's some chia seeds and sesame seeds. I love sesame seeds. Oh, and pitted prawns. I put in maybe 5 of them, but I cut them into pieces. So, you know, like 2 or 3 pieces. And then I so I mix everything in the lovely jar, and then I cover it, or, you know, like, yeah, pour some almond milk and leave that in the fridge overnight so that the whole mix is ready for the morning. Mind you, if I wake up and I realize that I forgot to do it, I'll still do it first thing in the morning, because between the time that I get myself ready to leave and get to the gym and have my workout and come back, and then I meditate and shower, etc. So it's like still gives it like 3 hours to, you know, to sit together and marinate and all of that. So yeah, so I can still have my oats, but I prefer to do them properly, to do them overnight, and then obviously in the morning I just warm them up in the microwave, chuck my berries on top, and have that with my current favorite, dandelion root infusion. It's like a coffee substitute, but it's got no coffee in it, so it kind of tastes like a coffee, but yeah, there's actually, yeah, it's completely coffee free, vegan, and actually good for you as well.